Walking in the Spirit, part two. Continuing on with this, like I said, walking in the Spirit is not a game, and there's also truly a heavy price walking in the Spirit. And yet, once again, you don't truly have to be perfect doing this or concerning this as well. But what I'm telling you is that you're not walking in the Spirit for free either, and there is a serious price with this. So I got to be very real with you, certain individuals. This stuff is truly not a game, and it is beyond the surface as well as you're walking in the Spirit, because God is also, once again, He is with you. But the thing is that you don't know the snares that Satan has waiting for you as well too. If I'm being very real, because Satan has a lot of snares, he has a lot of tricks, he has a lot of tactics, as I may have mentioned before. And the stuff is truly not a game, because a lot of you certain people out there think that the devil is a game. Y'all really think that this guy is like some two-horned guy, and it's just like some story. But no, Satan truly desires a lot of you more than you know. And a lot of you will be a part of him more or less. um, is all I can really say concerning that. But getting back to the matter, walking in the Spirit, is truly, you're gonna be, tested. Once again, you're gonna be tested by God, and Jesus Christ truly was tested by God as well. And it gets very deep, because like I said, different tests for different individuals. And if you do not pass these tests, then you're not going higher concerning walking in the Spirit. If I'm being real with you, that's how this stuff really goes, if I'm being real. And see, like I said, these Christians, they don't really know about this stuff. They're not walking in no Spirit of God and all that stuff. They're not. These people are truly just giving you words of encouragement, and they may say a few good lines here or there, but they're not really walking in the Spirit of God. Because see, the thing is, walking in the Spirit, once again, it's not about being perfect, and it's not about being a Christian either. It's not about any of that stuff, because Satan is not scared of no Christian. He's not scared of any of that stuff or religion. Once again, he's not. But when you start walking in the Spirit, you will be tested by God the Father, and you also will encounter Satan. Whether you believe in this or not, you will encounter him. And it's different levels and different, I want to say, circumstances concerning people and concerning these encounters is what I'm talking about. But the point is, like, you will not be going to these higher levels if you do not pass certain tests that God is testing some of you people with now. That's the thing. A lot of you people, you don't even realize that God is really overall testing you people. And there's so many ways that He's testing you people, and you're not passing it. That's the thing. You keep doing the same similar stuff, and God is just not only jotting this stuff down, but God is watching this stuff, because He's testing a lot of you people, and He wants me to express how He's testing some of you people. A lot of you people, your hearts are being tested. That's for one. Your hearts are being tested by Him, by God. And Satan knows this. That's the thing. Satan knows this. And your hearts are being tested in many ways of how you guys treat certain people online, and also just in person, and just in general. God is testing you people's hearts, and you're not passing the test. You people have bad characters, and you treat certain people bad, and you start to look down on people when you get up. And God is testing you with that stuff. And as He sees what is entering your heart and all that stuff, and even your mind, God is writing the stuff down. Is what you people don't understand. A lot of people think they're getting away because they have certain things and certain statuses and certain material stuff, and just all these other things as well. But no, you're being tested. And once again, yeah, many people will not experience walking in the spirit on a serious level. And many of you people may be wondering, like, have I walked in the spirit, stuff like that. Yeah, of course I have. Of course I've walked in the spirit, and me relaying this to you. Yeah, of course, And like I said, many people, certain people, I would say, may have mentioned this type of matter, but everybody is, once again, a different individual and different also, different revelation of actually walking in the spirit. It's different for every particular person who God is truly calling to walk in the spirit. It's different. So yeah, I mean, the next person is consuming this type of matter in a much more different way, so that's all I'm really trying to say. But yeah, walking in the spirit is real, and it's not for everybody. So yeah, and you're not going to go to the higher levels if you don't pass the small stuff, is all I'm trying to say. And that small stuff is considering the stuff I just said, more or less. And yeah, I mean, a lot of you people can't even pass the heart test part, that treating people how you want to be treated, as certain people may say, but that stuff is truly real, because that stuff goes truly not only a long way, but God is paying very close attention to that type of stuff. And depending on how you treat people will determine if God elevates you spiritually. I'm being very real, because this stuff is not a game, and God takes this stuff very much more serious than a lot of you people do. And man, this stuff is real. That's all I'm trying to tell you. But walking in the spirit is truly no game, and it's truly man, it's very words cannot really describe this stuff in a way, if I'm being real, because walking in the spirit is not for everybody, is what I keep trying to really emphasize. But yeah, it is a real matter. And Christians, once again, they're not walking in the spirit of God and all that stuff. Majority of these Christians are gonna perish, is more or less what I've been emphasizing as well. That's why they are not relaying this to you, because they don't know what it is to walk in the spirit. But yeah, I mean, once again, I'm just being led by the Spirit of God. And yeah, and also another thing too, you got to be humble. You have to be humble to walk in the Spirit of God. You're not walking in the Spirit of God without being humble. That's another thing, and God is reassuring me this even now, but I'm just telling you too, you're not walking in the Spirit of God, and you're not a humble person. You think you know everything, you can't be told anything. No, God is not going to allow you to walk in the spirit. And that's the thing. That's why I keep trying to tell you certain individuals that, yeah, these Christians, they, a lot of these Christians, especially these older Christians, like, they really think that they know everything and that they know God, and, they already have arrived. But the thing is, they have never walked in the Spirit of God, though. So that's the thing that really just be, tripping me out, if I'm being real with you, because they never have experienced this stuff, but they will tell you, oh, follow God and all this stuff, but they're not telling you about walking in the spirit. And yeah, I mean, once again, it's just not for everybody. So I don't have much more to say concerning this, but yeah, you got to be humble. And also, once again, it is going to come with a lot of stuff that these Christians just not really ready for, and also unaware of. And yes, Satan is going to throw snares and throw things your way. So yeah, walking in the spirit comes with a price, and it's not for a perfect individual either, but it is for God's chosen people, and truly who God has interest in. Anybody outside of that, they will not be walking in the spirit. But with all that being said, yeah, this stuff is real, and yeah, who it applies to, and who it don't. So, you cannot force this stuff either. You cannot force it. So with all that being said, yeah.